Next, we move on to specification 2, which requires us to describe and identify using diagrams or photomicrographs the structure of arteries, veins, and capillaries. We will focus on the relative thickness of the walls, the composition of the walls including muscle and elastic tissue, the diameter of the lumen, and the presence of valves. To do this, we need to understand the differences between arterioles, venules, capillaries, arteries, and veins, as well as structural features such as the inner layer, middle layer, outer layer, and valves. By comparing these, we can clearly see how each type of vessel is built and how it functions within the circulatory system. Blood vessels in the body can be classified into 3 main types. Arteries carry blood away from the heart to different parts of the body and have thick, muscular walls to withstand the high pressure of blood pumped by the heart. Veins return blood to the heart from the body and have thinner walls compared to arteries. They often contain valves to prevent blood from flowing backward. Capillaries are tiny vessels found within body tissues where the exchange of substances such as oxygen, nutrients, and waste occurs. Their walls are extremely thin, only 1 cell thick, which allows for efficient transfer between the blood and surrounding tissues. Arteries are blood vessels that transport blood away from the heart under high pressure. They usually carry oxygenated blood, with the exception of the pulmonary artery. Arteries have thick walls made up of smooth muscle and elastic fibers, which make them stronger and more elastic compared to veins, allowing them to withstand the higher pressure of blood. The lumen of an artery is narrow, and blood flows rapidly through it. Structurally, an artery consists of several layers, including collagen fibers, a folded endothelium, an internal elastic membrane, smooth muscle, and an external elastic membrane. And veins are blood vessels that carry blood towards the heart under low pressure. They usually transport deoxygenated blood, except for the pulmonary vein, which carries oxygenated blood. Veins have thinner walls compared to arteries, with a thin layer of smooth muscle and elastic fibers. Their lumen is wide, allowing blood to flow more slowly. To prevent the backflow of blood due to the low pressure, veins contain valves. Structurally, veins consist of an endothelium, collagen fibers, a thin layer of smooth muscle and elastic fibers, a lumen, and valves that regulate blood flow. Capillaries are tiny blood vessels that carry blood at low pressure throughout body tissues. They transport both oxygenated and deoxygenated blood. Capillary walls are extremely thin, only 1 cell thick, and are permeable to allow the exchange of substances such as oxygen, nutrients, and waste between the blood and surrounding tissues. Some capillaries are so narrow that red blood cells must pass through in single file, and blood flows slowly through them. Structurally, capillaries are composed of a lumen surrounded by endothelial cells. Now, this table compares the main features of arteries, veins, and capillaries. Arteries carry blood away from the heart under high pressure and mostly transport oxygenated blood, except for the pulmonary artery. They have thick, muscular, and elastic walls, a narrow lumen, and blood flows through them quickly. Veins carry blood toward the heart under low pressure and mostly carry deoxygenated blood, except for the pulmonary vein. They have thinner walls than arteries, a wide lumen, and contain valves to prevent backflow, so blood moves slowly. Capillaries connect arteries and veins within body tissues, carrying both oxygenated and deoxygenated blood. Their walls are extremely thin, only 1 cell thick, and permeable to allow exchange of substances. Capillaries have a very narrow lumen, sometimes so small that red blood cells pass single file, and blood flows through them slowly.